Alright, YouTube, this is Iced Out Images with like an art video. Just me showing off some of the drawings I've done. Um, and then eventually I'll start doing actual drawings on camera. So here's one of like a chibi version of me holding a spray can, doing the word art on the wall. I just never finished like the brick wall in the background. It's just like a perspective type drawing. The Captain America was from a program I downloaded on my old iPhone. It was like a how-to draw program, and that's how the guy came out. And then I was supposed to do another line down here and red up here. I was doing it for a friend named Chris. This was from my daughter Maya. She was loved or still loves Hello Kitty. This was another one I did for a friend named Sammy. Just a quick two-tone type colored one. Gurr. I never finished the shading all the way around. You're gonna notice that I have a bunch of unfinished stuff, unfortunately. This was for a guy named Nick who was going through recovery. So I did like a dark sky and then just brighter days. This was for someone wanted me to do their daughter's name. I still have it, obviously. I was in a big bubble phase, as you're gonna notice through a lot of these. There's an artist named Nate Van Dyke. I decided to kind of do a fan art thing. My cousin, Adam. I'm from England, moved here summer of '89. He's my cousin, he still lives in England, so I did the England flag in the background. This was for a cook that worked at a bar that I used to frequent all the time. As I said, got really big into the circles. JLC, James Lawrence Carnell, a buddy of mine, he's also from England, so probably can't tell, but it's the cross for the England flag on the inside. This is the last name of a girl that wanted me to draw it. Another one for another friend. Someone wanted me to do this one for their kids. Said about paying, then didn't pay. Still have the drawing. It's her 3 kids' names. There's really nothing else I can really do with it. I'm not gonna hang it on my wall. Not my kids. This was from a how-to draw program. So I was just messing around with like different type of chibi characters. This was one of the very first ones I started to do the bubbles on. It's a guy I met named Jeff Hall. So I did his last name, did some bubbles from 2013. I didn't finish the hands on Ragnarok from Soul Eater. But I didn't finish the shading up the Y, so I gotta go back and do that. But this was for my nephew Joey. Just the word love, and with the little face I was using for a minute. Another unfinished one for my girl's daughter. Just the letter N with a bunch of bubbles. Clearly see that it's another one I didn't finish. This one was for a friend, never delivered it. This one was for a graffiti contest. They chose the word panel, so I decided to make every letter look like like a panel of wood. I was very pleased with it, other than my one little mess up right there. I made the line a little too dark. This was for a girl I knew named Dawn. Just a panda and a Mario tube with my initial thing and the date. Style 79 is a channel that does like retro gaming and all that. So I did this for a friend back in 2015. He used it on his channel for a while. He has since upgraded his intro and all of that. But, you know, a retro TV. Quick little one I did, ink. Another one with the word art with the separation in the letters and the cracking. And then, you know, the brickwork. Arrow was one for another one of those competitions. I just chose to try something crazy or just different, whatever. This one was for my girlfriend. Little Tony Stark with a bottle of beer in his hand. This one was for a graffiti contest. They chose the word fluke. So I found the image of the dude on Google. So then I drew him and then added in like some more of these like tribal type essence or whatever you want to call it. Tried my hand at a rose. The letter N. You're gonna see a lot of that just because it's what my name is. First letter of my name. This was for someone's daughter. Then N squared with pyramid head. N squared is both mine and my girlfriend's name both start with an N. So N squared. I chose to do a slightly more morbid one. It's not gory or anything like that, but yeah, I thought it came out pretty sweet. This one was going to be for graffiti exchange with SAG1. I never ended up getting it in the mail, lost his email, all that stuff, so I still have it to this day. These are for, on Facebook, there's a one note or one letter sticky note graffiti battles. So they choose a letter and a theme. So the two M's were Marvel. C, I think, was character. I chose to do the word hate with a bunch of like crazy looking stuff. I really like this one for not such a great word. I think it came out looking great. Here's one of my characters. Thinking about invading Earth. One I did for my girl's son. Saw the image online, decided to draw it. I don't trace, I have no light boards, I have none of that, so it's all just looking at the phone and drawing it. My girl's kid's name's Mason, so Mace is what we call him. So I did that. That's nothing. Never finished that for my niece, Kylie. Impossible triangle, and I forget what the other one's called. Trying some perspective stuff. So let me set those aside for a split second. Sorry guys, this video is a little longer than I was gonna potentially have it, but you know, it's my black book, so the first one I did, I tried to do like a face and you know, like a Grim Reaper type guy. Tried to recreate an abstract painting that my mom liked. Those are from that same battle. The word was can. So I chose to do an iron lat can in the one and just the top of a can. Letter T, I forget what the theme was. That was just for a friend. My realistic tree. Very first one I ever did that came out looking spectacular. I was very impressed. Took me a little while. Another fan art one I was gonna do for MGK. Tried drawing a girl. Some little doodles. Named Ashley and Smoke. A little robot dude. Another one for my girlfriend. Letter N. I drew this for a girl named Vicky. She actually got this tattooed on her. I didn't design any of the interior colors. I wasn't exactly happy with it. I didn't think it looked good, but it's not tattooed on me, so it's not that big of a deal. And then they didn't shade these. These were all just solid black, so there was no shading whatsoever. But she liked it. She got it tattooed. This was for one of my niece's boyfriends. Another just few little doodles. Used to work for a company named Patriot Moving, so I was writing the word Patriot. Where's my better stuff? Well, cracking heart. You know, like your devil side in a graveyard, spilling blood all over. Whatever. Just something I decided to draw one day. Paintbrush leaking ink on it. Just some different 3D effects type stuff I was trying. Little B was for a girl that said it was her nickname, so I started drawing it, never finished it. Found this image online, decided to draw it. Came out really good, other than the feet aren't pointing in the correct perspective of where he's facing. God, sorry about this, I'm just holding my camera. Another letter N. Sarah with some vines and the infinity symbol. Letter N with a bunch of bubbles. Word crow. I don't know, just decided to. I was gonna try my hand at like a weeping willow, realistic tree. I still may finish this one. It's just, you know, I put it down and never went back to it. Another little robot face. Letter E. Still haven't figured out what I want to do with that one yet. That was for a guy I used to work with. This is like my Xbox image, or it used to be. So I decided to write Kung Fu Panda and do multicolored bubbles in the back. This is another one I think that came out really good. Just the word hope with a sad looking person. Another one I didn't finish with some shading. Letter N with some drippy stuff, and then just a little guy with a backwards hat, do work. As I said, I'm from England, so England flag kind of stitched into my side of my first letter. Still working on this one. Gotta finish that eye, shade in the rest of the moon, figure out what I'm gonna do in the background. Oh yeah. So this one is, they chose the word Snoop in a graffiti battle. So I did this, and then he likes the Lakers, so yellow and purple. This is another one I think that came out really, really well. Real clean. My son's name, never finished that one. I finished the one in the hospital. Place. Another N-square drawing, broken up into pieces. This was for someone's kid that got all A's. So keep up the hard work. He likes Robin. So I did that one. Started doing Detroit. Kind of messed up in this little area, so now I gotta replicate that all the way through. Make it look a little more gritty, I guess. It almost looked like a skull at first, and then I fucked it up by playing around with it too much with the colored pencils. Let's see what I have. Oh. Another one I did for a friend. I still want to fill in some more weed symbols and stuff. But this is some of my artwork. Figured I'd let you guys see some of it, chit chat for a second. Comment below, let me know what you think. You know, anyone that stays through this whole thing, I understand it's probably boring just hearing me talk and no music or anything in the background. But if you guys don't mind hitting the subscribe button, smash that like button, comment below. Tell me if you like these type of videos, and I'll actually, you know, maybe do some live drawings, or, you know, at least record them. I've got other art books, but this video is already almost 20 minutes long, so thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.